Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Quant price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Quant chart, which at the time of this recording has continued to hold above our key area of support at around the $133.2 mark. We are also trading below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, and my next key area of resistance that I'm watching is at around the $147.9 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we have fully maximized our target areas to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, and I now believe that whatever we are seeing is the start of a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Quant chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Quant, after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us the bear market low at around the $40.1 mark. And after seeing the bear market low, we started this nice bounce to the upside in a move that had been obeying the LD12 structures, where you can see that I have this LD12 structure in blue having the wave 5, making its peak at around the $229 mark, and also completing the formation of that larger LD12 Quant 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a larger LD12 Quant 1, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger LD12 Quant 2, and using the Fibonacci's, I was able to get a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, within which I was expecting to see the low for that second wave, where we saw this ABC corrective structure giving us a low at around the $94.4 mark in the formation of that wave 2. And after seeing the formation of a larger LD12 Quant 2, whatever we expect next is this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $400 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3. And you can see that after making our low in the formation of that second wave, we saw this 1-2 setup to the upside. And after seeing the 1-2 setup, we started this Elliot structure, where I'm terming that as the first wave to the upside, making a peak at around the $165.5 mark. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we started this corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1. That gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.618, which lies between the $134 mark and the $126.4 mark, which is a target area that we have now fully maximized. And I believe soon we are going to continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 3 and sketching out minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $229.4 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting this wave 3 to the upside to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 of the fractal wave fully maximizing our minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here, and getting and zooming in so that we can see that better. After making our low in the formation of this wave 2, we started this bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $148 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. So we have seen the first wave of the fractal wave to the upside, then we have seen this pullback over here in the formation of that wave 2, and I'm now expecting a bit of a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and sketching out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts like that, which is a target area that we have fully maximized, making our low at around the $133.8 mark. And after fully maximizing that target area and also seeing the formation of this long wick to the lower side, which was an indication that the buyers were getting stronger and were trying to push the market higher, you can see we saw a bit of a bounce to the upside, getting a peak at around the $142.9 mark. And at the time of this recording, we seem to be having a retest of the fib level 0.5. It seems like after seeing this massive break to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $142.8 mark, whatever we are seeing at the moment is a retest of the key area on the Fibonacci, that is the fib level 0.5. And in case the retest is in and a success, then we need to continue pushing even higher to get to our next key area of resistance at around the $147.9 mark. And the moment we manage to break above that key area of resistance, then I'll be expecting to see a retest, and once the retest is in and a success, then we can continue pushing even higher to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And giving you my next targets to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 right here in red, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3, by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $168.4 mark. So the moment we manage to break above the area at around the $147.9 mark, which is also acting as resistance, continue pushing even higher, then my next target will be at around the $168.4 mark. And once we fully maximize that, then we can expect a wave 4 and then our wave 5 to the upside to fully maximize our target areas in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3 at around the $229.5 mark to complete the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios, and we need to continue watching the 20-day MA, because the moment we manage to break above it, that could trigger even higher prices for us to get to the next key area of resistance at around the $147.9 mark. We also need to continue watching this retest of the fib level 0.5, because in case the retest is not a success, we can be able to get back into our red target area in the formation of that wave 2, and I'll be watching our next key area of support at around the $133.2 mark. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios and also on the long term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 47 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have been able to print a bearish cross, suggesting a bit of a short-term bearish movement in what could support that retest. And once the retest is in, then we can continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.